Hello everybody, welcome to this Chess Learners video. This video is the most exciting way to play against every opening, which basically means there's a lot of openings where people try to make it a boring game and get it dull, grind it down to an end game. I'll show you how to liven every game up. So first one here is against the Caro-Kann. Obviously e4, c6, then after d4, they go d5, and usually it's going to be like take, with a very boring game, or something like knight c3, take, and black has succeeded in making the game very boring, okay? But the way to play against this is to go f3, okay? So right away, black has to make a choice. They either have to give you the advantage of having two pawns in the center by not taking, or they have to take and turn it into an exciting game. And the reason it's now an exciting game is because your bishop's going to come here, you're going to go here, you're going to castle, and kind of like a king's gambit, you're going to get the attack on f7, okay? So there's how to totally boggle the Caro-Kann. They like a dull game, you're turning that one into an exciting game, okay? Number 2, against the King's Indian. d4, knight of 6, usually something like c4, like this, okay? They're going to go like this, and they're just going to stay back and defend, and it's going to be very tough for you to get an exciting game going, okay? But here's what I do, and a lot of players do this, like you'll see Carlsen do this, you'll see Hikaru doing this, okay? Against any Indian defense, like this, and as soon as you see them going with the g6, you go h4 right away. They keep going, okay, and you just you go h4, okay, you go bishop g5, okay, you trade off the knight, you go h5, okay, and they probably wouldn't take that. You eventually castle to the queen side, okay? So as soon as you see the g6, you go h4, okay? You go bishop g5, you trade off the knight, you castle, and you play h5. You bring your rooks over here, and you push your pawns up the board, and it will be a very exciting game. So once again, you've succeeded in making a dull opening very exciting, okay? Moving on here, we're going to go with the most common opening, okay? Well, actually, at the Grandmaster level, this is common. At the intermediate level and beginner, it's not as common, which is the Ruy Lopez. e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, and is black. This is kind of a hard opening to play because it's pretty boring for you, and you don't really get much counterplay. But here, you can play the crazy move, knight to d4, to really liven this game up. You're hitting the bishop, so the most common reply will be to take. And now you've jammed this pawn in on their position, interfering with their development, and you're actually going to kick the bishop back this way and fight for the middle of the board. Okay? That is a great way. I think it's called the Janowski variation. It's very popular, a great way to fight back against it. Okay, moving on. In the Italian opening, okay, obviously here after bishop c4, if knight g5, if knight there, to f6, you go knight g5, here, and sacrifice on f7 with the fried liver. And then after takes, queen check, double attack the knight. He has to go here, knight c3, attacking the pinned knight. You have sacked a piece for a pawn, but you have a ton of counterplay, and this will be a very exciting opening to play. Moving back, still in the Italian, to the bishop c5 version, here, like this, you have a crazy way to play here, which is bishop takes f7, king takes f7, okay? Knight takes here, check. Knight takes here, sacking 2 pieces for 2 pawns, and then check here, okay? And obviously, if he goes like up, you can fork, and obviously that move now threatens to pin. If he goes back, like here or here, you can take with check, okay? So it's a really great opening. Hikaru has actually played this in a professional tournament, and he actually won in like a couple moves. I mean, I know you're not Hikaru. Well, maybe you are Hikaru, probably not. But this is a great way to play. Okay, we'll go through a couple more standard openings here. Against the French, like this, okay? No matter what, you have to play the push, okay? And then defend your pawn chain with c3 and launch a kingside attack, okay? The way this happens is by, it takes the knights away from there, so your bishop will come to c4, your queen will come here, and you'll try to get, your queen will come here, you'll try to get that checkmate, okay? That's how I like to do it against the French, okay? Let me think if I've got any more here. I think that's about it, really. If anyone has any openings or any ideas to add to this video, I'll make a second video. Just put it in the comments and I can make a second video. But, like, I feel like you should have a lot of exciting options from this video and try them out. Oh, yeah. One more, obviously. After e4, e5, I totally recommend f4, playing the King's Gambit. It's one of my favorite openings ever. Okay, and if you want to learn more how to play that, I've got a video on my channel, so you can just go to the channel and search King's Gambit and watch that and play some brilliant games.